volcano there, isn't it? I haven't played Zelda in so long, can't remember the names everywhere. There's so many sky islands as well. It looked like there were some places underground, so it doesn't look like it will just be the sky unless they're like inside them or in like another domain. Can't remember what they call them again in Zelda. The realm, that's the word. But yeah, you got this like Poochie jelly and this Zonai construct, I think they were called, fighting each other there. But maybe these are like meant to protect the Sky Islands, and that's why it's fighting an enemy that doesn't belong there. Although I don't know how that ended up there. Chopping the tree, falling from the sky. That kind of makes me feel sick looking at that. Motion sickness. Although it's not moving, it's just the thought of it. Oh, and then one of them things, Zonai symbols. And these are the towers, aren't they? They've got these lights coming out of them. Although that one doesn't look the same shape as the original Zika towers. So they must act as like sort of waypoints still, like they did in Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna have to flick through slowly now because I don't want to miss anything. What is that? That circle. That's new. And these are all like the things that fall from the sky, I'm guessing. Is that just the next panel? Yeah. So that's that village. Can't remember what it's called. I know I'm not very helpful. They got these mushroom looking patterns. Remind me of mushrooms. It's like Lurlin village or something like that, isn't it? Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Yeah, I got village. Then camping out at Castle Town, although I can't remember if it's still called Castle Town, but that's what it's called in Twilight Princess. Yeah, I would love it if we could like bring this area back to life, like rebuild it. That would be sick. But it doesn't look like anyone's actually here. It just looks like people have camped out here and then left their tents. I guess you wouldn't really rebuild here as well if the castle was like flying in the sky next to it. If Ganon's there. Oh, there's that circle again. And these things that could also be like waypoints or something to teleport to. That looks like a building as well down there. And then you got the castle. More climbing. Looks like a mine or something. Yeah, I wonder what that is. This looks like that Zonai sort of area at the north of Hyrule, like behind the castle, where it's all black, like you couldn't see anything, and it's not got that anymore. It's definitely Zonai. I thought that was the divine beast there, and the bird. It looks like the same shape. Speaking of those, where actually are they? I haven't thought about where they might be. Oh, and there's that massive tornado, hurricane, whatever it is. In the desert, stuff coming out of the ground. I swear someone said something about like a temple coming out of the ground in the Gerudo Desert once. I really hope we get more like traditional Zelda stuff back, like the dungeons, and it not be like repetitive like the Divine Beasts. I want them to be unique and actually have unique bosses which after seeing that boss that comes later on. Sounds like that might be the case. So people reacting to the castle. It looks like there's nothing in the sky at the minute, just a block falling. Like maybe they come down like lower as the castle comes up, I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of red going on, but that is Ganon. I think. Must be. Oh, so that's the blood moon, I can see now. Oh, can you imagine if it's like Majora's Mask and he's like bringing it to the surface? Because it looks massive. Although I don't think they'll repeat that. Wait, there's a little bit here where he turns his head. I don't think I can get it. No. Doesn't turn it enough. So yeah, we saw this in the first trailer, so that still happens. And his hand is there, it just looks like it's burnt. Yeah. Oh, there's another one there. So I wonder what these are. Something happens. They're huge as well. Yeah, this is one of the areas that look like they're underground. Or this could be a dungeon. Maybe the dungeons are like in their own loading zone. Like how they did the Divine Beasts. Because this area looks too big to just be like sitting on the surface. Like it could be underground or like its own loading zone in a dungeon. Or even another realm. This looks interesting as well. Oh, there's like multiple of these boats flying. This could be Zonai. And he swims in this bubble. This is definitely something in a dungeon. And again, this looks like Divine Beast stuff, like moving stuff to unlock more areas and progress. Same again. This looks like the mazes, the labyrinths in Breath of the Wild. Oh. Oh, Sheikah platform. So the Sheikah aren't completely gone. He looks surprised as if he didn't know this was going to move. Like he hasn't done it 180 times or however many Sheikah shrines there are. So this, I think, is a Zonai. Which is interesting. Is that like a horn? I can't tell. I like their design though, I like that. But I don't think this is the person who talks later on. These little lanterns are like Zonai as well, so if we see those in the background we know they're Zonai areas. But this looks like, again, like something to defend the area. So it'll be like a boss or something. here again. So yeah, Zonai. So this is when that guy starts talking. So this might be his like castle. So the Master Sword here looks normal, but we can't see the bottom of it. So not 100% sure, although it is standing in its thing. So might be alright there. She's wearing like Zonite earrings. So this is the leader guy, it looks like. Looking after Zelda. And I thought that this might be the one who had the hand, because when you look at their hand, it's got those like bracelets round it. Like from the first trailer, that hand that's like holding down Ganon. So there's more of those constructs. Oh, this is where it's all fast paced. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it looks like it's in a dungeon. Like a little companion, new companion. Giving him a lift. The new fusing whatever mechanic. That's not the fuse one, is it? The fuse one is where they like put two items together to make a weapon. This is... can't remember. But it looks cool, I like it. I like the idea. Rocket. I hate platforms like these, it stress me out. I wonder what happens if you fall off though. Do you have to like start from the beginning every time? Or can you get like, because obviously you progress to get to the top, but if you fall off here then you have to start all over again. That looks like it goes really high as well. I'm assuming that like Zelda's either in another realm or she's like really high up. It doesn't seem to be with Ganon though. It seems to be like Skyward Sword where she gets kidnapped and then someone else saves her, like in Skyward Sword. It was like Sheik, like Impa, who saved her, and then in this Zonai, I guess, save her and keep hold of her while Link does everything. So yeah, this looks like a mine as well, the rails. Looks like that area I thought might be a dungeon. It's Zelda in a minecart. Well, this one. I don't see when you said that. So this looks interesting. It's like a robot. That pool of stone talus being used. we can build our own guardians now. I wonder how much like creativity this gives us as well on what we can make. I'm interested in seeing what that's like. On another horse, oh, he's got some nice oh, I like this outfit as well. Actually looks like the Zonai as well. It looks quite tribal. And that looks like Ruby on the arrow. Because yeah, you can put items on the arrows. And loads of people have been getting like so many ideas, like meat arrows and things, which I think is quite funny, but I wouldn't be surprised if they have specific elements to them, like the Kisai, you can shoot it and it'll fly directly to the target. This looks cool as well. I think he shoots it and then it shoots out all the lasers. Oh yeah, this is the boss. It looks so good. So maybe this, I can't tell who that is. Yeah, it looks like that might be in the tornado that we've seen. Might be causing that. But I don't know if that's like similar to another Zelda boss. It looks maybe similar to the one in Dragon Roost Island, like the scorpion-like thing with the eye in the volcano that's like annoying the dragon that sits on top. I can't remember all their names. It's been so long since I played it. But this looks sick. Definitely prefer the look of this than like the not calamity cannons, the cannons that were in the divine beasts. What is that? Maybe just an explosion? Can't tell. Then we got Zelda holding, it looks like one of those tiered things. They remind me of the relics in Skyward Sword. That obviously it has some sort of significance because she seems to be holding it, like trying to protect it and keep it safe. And yes, Zonai related in some way. So yeah, now we get Ganon. This game looks like it's gonna be a lot harder than Breath of the Wild as well. So this is when the Master Sword also gets damaged. I assume we'll spend like the first half of the game recovering it or like fixing it. I am happy with the design. I think it looks sick. It looks like a mix of Twilight Princess and, well, Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time a little bit as well. But like Twilight Princess Ganon is like the Ganon, like the first Ganon I saw in the series. So like when you say Ganondorf, I picture like him looking like this. So I am glad. Like that was one thing I wanted out of Breath of the Wild, which I didn't get. I was like, I want to see what Ganon looks like. I want to hear what he sounds like. Because obviously Breath of the Wild was the first game that we'd get voice acting in. So I am happy. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. It's hard as well, like so far we haven't, I don't know Oh, give me 1 sec. I think my headphones just turned off. I think you can still hear me though. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now, but excited. I'm not sure what's going on there. So this is like the really fast-paced bit at the end, so I'm trying to... Oh, so it looks like maybe a mini-boss or something on one of the islands. Doing something. Yeah, that's that little companion guy we saw earlier. So he must maybe help you in the dungeon. Or she, I don't know what it is. So yeah, we get our champions back to help us. Oh my god. Did you see that guy? He's got a bucket on his head. Like, oh yeah, I need a helmet, I'll just grab the bucket. Well, we got Sidon. I think this is in the sky as well. Now we get both of them. Do we have the other 2 champions as well? Oh, is this in a boss fight that they help us? That might be someone as well. We got 3 heads. I think this is another boss that's been remade from another Zelda, like one of the either like DS or old games. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, they look really good. The bosses. You know, we got this like carving wall thing in the background. That's Link and that's Ganon, or Ganondorf. And then all the enemies, and the Malice is coming across this way. And then we got the army behind Link. And then we just got Zelda at the end. Oh, so this doesn't look like it's actually that high up, because that looks like the ground. That looks like the Farron area. But she's looking up, that is strange. Cool. And that is it. Okay, well, I am pretty excited now for the game. This trailer is probably the best one we've had. And it looks like there's going to be a lot more story and a lot more like variety, not just repeating the shrines and Korok feeds and everything. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I look forward to playing this game. I will be streaming this when it comes out. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.